No, a new Luke Skywalker movie is not in the works. Instead, it's out on YouTube right now, a new short. But it's not made by Disney, it's not made by Lucasfilm, and that means, folks, we are waiting to find out, will Disney Legal take down a new AI effort that so many say is better than anything Kathleen Kennedy has ever made? It's trending, but will it be legally winning in the next few days? Hello folks, and welcome to a channel not so far away. It is your friendly neighborhood pro, here yet again to bring you the win and let you know what's going on inside entertainment before anybody, especially the drive-bys, even get a whiff of it. As we dive in today, consider clicking the like button, drop a comment down below, and if you see the hype button, well, the time is always ripe to hit the hype. And are you not yet subscribed? Well, we're working hard every single day to earn that one. Folks, let's turn the page to a new age where the fans have control of Star Wars. All right, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this out of, Star Wars Lost Legends, a brand new YouTube channel, now with more than 20,000 subscribers, and they're getting tons and tons of attention because they have outdone the Walt Disney Company. We're gonna play some of this so that you can see what we're talking about. Marvin?
I just watched this one today, Pro. This is cinema.
Oh, absolutely. This is cinema, and this is not at all what Disney wants to give you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start off just so you can see what it is. I know some people have different opinions about AI. We're not here to tell you right or wrong or anything like that. The question is, what is Disney going to do about this? 3, 2, 1, here we go.
We're lucky Jawas don't like to read. It was a place where the most powerful kyber crystals were protected. Kyber crystals are what power lightsabers, and they aren't easy to come by. This is a map right to one.
All right, let's hold right there for a minute. Now, Wiz, have you seen this before? Is this your first time? Are you?
No, this is the first time I'm seeing it. My mind is blown. I have a lot of emotions seeing this. Come on, man.
Thursday night on the M Forecast, me and Wiz and Lauren and a bunch of others, we watched a couple of different ones, and they were insane. But this one,
This is nuts.
Lauren and I send these to each other probably at least a couple times a week, and every week one of us will say the same phrase, "This is the best one yet."
Well, here's the deal. We are at the point now, it's no longer tomorrow, it's today, when we're talking about AI and independent content creators who can make stuff that's better than Lucasfilm. And the problem is, Disney has an official contract, deal, exclusivity with Sora. I don't believe this is made with Sora. What is Disney going to do about these channels on YouTube that are not monetizing this, but that are giving fans exactly what they want to see, and millions of people are willing to tune in? Panel, be thinking about that. Let's watch a little bit more of it, and then we'll come back and have that discussion about what does Disney do? Are they going to try to take these things down? It's a very, very uncharted place to be for the House of Mouse and for Lucasfilm, as they are going to lose everybody. This is what people want. This is what's going to receive the accolades, the celebrations, not whatever Kathleen Kennedy is all about.
I know, R2. I won't be long, I promise.
Somebody took a film theory class.
Amazing. You're always wise enough to not use the John Williams score, which is cool.
No, this is pulled right out of the video game.
No, it looks like a movie.
Except
It looks better than a game.
That's right, Luke. You shoot first.
All right, guys. What is
first.
Disney going to do about this? Because
Lose.
I'm going to Wiz first because this is his first time seeing it.
my
Wizard, what does Lucasfilm do? I mean, are they going to become the bad guy and try to take the stuff down? I don't know what you do about this.
I think they're just going to try to own it. Eventually, they're going to figure out a way to just try to own it, or they will monetize it. Like they will, put something on here to claim something. I think anything's possible, but we talk about like, oh, well, it's going to get there. It's going to get there. Oh my gosh, it's getting there.
Yeah, it's here.
This is nuts.
The only thing left for it to be the ultimate is they have not yet mastered the ability to do combat scenes. The lightsaber scenes are just a lot of flailing, and a lot of times the voices in these will be entirely too monotone and talk like this. Once they can get inflection in combat, it's over.
Well, I think feeding it a lot of the lightsaber stuff that's on YouTube, especially from some of the best action YouTubers out there with the saber duels and things. I mean, it worked for Disney, right, to steal that lightsaber directly from that creator.
Well, I'll tell you what I think what's going to happen with the action scenes. Somebody somewhere is going to film actual action scenes originally, and then have the AI transform them and their buddy into Luke and whatever, and their little stick into a lightsaber.
In fact, what you do is you grab all the old Errol Flynn footage and motion capture it, and then lay on your character creations.
So one of them just did one where it was Vader building his castle on Mustafar and all of the visions that he experiences while doing that. And Star Wars Theory did a reaction video to it, and he said in his video, like, dude, I'll do it for nothing. I'll voice Palpatine in these if you want me to. Like, it'll be better than the voice that you have. Like, just let me do. I think you're going to start seeing people who are going to want to voice act for this.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
And once you could make these characters emote, like I saw one that was like Luke meets Ahsoka for the first time, and it was phenomenal, except for the fact that it was completely monotone.
Yeah, Andy, there are two franchises that are specifically unique to this experience, and that's Star Trek and Star Wars, because the people who control them are adamant to not make what the fans want. So if the fans have the ability to make their own Star Wars and Star Trek movies that are far superior to anything the studios are putting out, it's game over for the studios. This is the full-blown, and I know people have different opinions about AI, but this is the full-blown democratization of entertainment. The fans are in charge now, period.
Yeah, I think what was the line from the original Star Wars? That Princess Leia said, the more you tighten your grip, the more AI videos will slip through your fingers.
Yep. Exactly.
If they try and crack down on this thing, it's gonna spiral more out of control because they can't stop it. What are they going to do? Take them down? And we know what happens. There's several actresses out there that wish videos didn't become public, and then there you get the Streisand effect. Once you draw attention to it, now everybody wants to see it. You go to strike it down, you're going to make it more popular, get more eyes on it.
You mean if they strike it down, it will become more powerful than they could possibly imagine?
Yeah.
No, I agree 100%, Andy. It is so when Disney first took over Lucasfilm, they got a lot of backlash because they started shooting down fan films. And I mean fan film, because George Lucas was always very supportive of the fan film community. And Disney, when they took it over, started doing their Disney thing, and they got rid of fan films that had been up for years. And they got a lot of egg on their face, and they had a lot of backlash. It would be 10,000 times worse, especially with creators like Star Wars Theory drawing as much attention to these videos as they're getting. It would be like if they shot down like SC-37 or SC-38 reimagined, which is, I don't believe used any AI, but is one of the most incredible fan films I've seen for Star Wars.
Now, Lou, I want the audience to really look forward to this. We're going to play a little bit more of the movie. And folks, we're not going to play all of it because I want you to go to the YouTube channel and I want you to enjoy it. I'm not going to play the entirety of it. But Lou, I want the audience also to be looking forward to your answer on this. I'm going to ask you a question. We're going to play the clip. We'll come back to you for the answer. Lou, what about people like Mark Hamill? Do they have any say? Do they get to say, hey, that's my likeness? That's my voice, or at least it sounds and looks like me. Therefore, I'm going to take action. Folks, we'll come back to that in just a minute. Here's more of the short film.
Hello? So you look over this place.
It looks so good.
Just wait. Just wait.
And the music is good too.
You're listening now.
Who are you?
Let it choose you.
That's where we'll hold. Lou?
Crystal chooses the Jedi.
And might I add that the story of how Luke gets his green lightsaber, his green kyber crystal in the Disney canon is super lame.
It is super lame.
So, not only did they make this to give fans what they wanted, but they made it better than the Disney approved story.
So, Lou, what about these actors?
Okay.
What
It all
word do they have?
depends on what kind of deal they've got with Disney. For iconic, I hate that word, you know that, but iconic characters like these, if Disney didn't sign a deal with them to own it, I'd be shocked.
Okay, so then if Disney owns the character in terms of the likeness, then the actors have no way of litigating this
No,
with the
if they've
AI
already
creator.
if they've already been compensated, no. And it's up to Disney to protect their copyright. Now,
I see.
I will only point out that whether it's monetized or not is irrelevant to the copyright.
All right, tell us about that, please.
Well, just because you're not making money on it yet doesn't mean you couldn't, and therefore you've stolen property, basically.
Is there any any clause? What allows, say, a 5-year-old? I know this is kind of silly, but let's take it to the extreme conclusion here. Is there anything that stops a 5-year-old from drawing Luke Skywalker? Then could Disney actually, if they wanted to be so inclined, so abrasive, could they come in and say, "Hey, 5-year-old, quit drawing our characters. You're not allowed to do that."
Wasn't there a case where some elementary school in Orange County had Mickey Mouse characters on its walls, and they went in and told them to stop?
Yeah, the nursery that you're describing the daycare / nursery area of a particular daycare,
But not a Leering Center.
No, it wasn't. It was an actual daycare. But let's step away from that and just say it's worse than that. Disney are such dictators with their IP that they actually made a family remove Spider-Man from a tombstone.
That's a pleasant thing for the mouse to do. Okay, so back onto this thing though for a second. That's plenty bad. Here's the problem for Disney and every other studio. Let's say that you try to strike this stuff down. Let's say that you go to YouTube and say, no more of that. The problem is that as soon as you do that, somebody is going to make something that's similar to your franchise, but not something that you can actually litigate on or claim ownership on. And if it's this good, it's going to blow away your franchises, and that will take the value of your brands down to zero. So they must allow now, I believe, guys, we're finally here. I believe that they must allow the people who love these franchises to make them great again. I think there's no way around it.
I would say it's even better for them if they do, because right now, no one's buying the merchandise. No one's buying it. These things here could make kids want to buy action figures again.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Luke in the World Between Worlds, coming to Christmas 2026 to a toy store near you.
Yeah, the other issue that we're ignoring, and we shouldn't, what do you suppose it costs to make this thing?
That's a hard question. I don't know how many passes they did on this.
$400 million.
No, sir, it did not. I'm going to guess that it cost less than $1,000.
Exactly. So if I can make quality this good for $1,000, and you can't make it with a story I care about for 400,
Right.
who wins?
And let's play this out, okay? So 7 minutes. This is 7 minutes long. All right.
Right.
Let's say that you're going to go for 90 minutes, right? So that's going to be what? $10,000, $15,000? $15,000 to make a 90-minute of this?
And certainly less than 3 years or 4 years, too.
Yeah. So have at it. Have at it, content creators. I can't tell you whether or not Disney's going to come after you, but go make your own thing if you're worried about it. Go make something new and amazing.
But the core is, if it only costs you that much, you don't have to sell 80 million tickets to break even.
Well, okay, so let's have a conversation about tolerated use. Okay.
Okay, go for it.
There are very few IP holders that even acknowledge that would exist, and there are unwritten rules around that, or that you can't make any money on it. That's why, for a long time, as you mentioned, Star Trek had tolerated use for fan films. Okay, so that would be something that Disney may be okay with, because at least it's using the IP in a positive way, perhaps generating more interest in something that they've literally killed completely. I'm sure Andy would agree with that. But the other exception to, or something that would fall within something that exists, which is fair use, would be parody. So if you can make fun of Star Wars, if you make something like Troops, right? Troops still exists on YouTube. You could successfully parody something and still leave it out there in the world. Here's the weirdest thing. You could parody the heck out of Rey Palpatine and her stupid round robot ball thing.
Oh, come on. BB-8, he was all right with the
That'd
first
be a
film.
good title for it, too.
Yeah.
Stupid Rey Palpatine and her stupid round robot thing. I think I like that.
Hey, guys, let me give...
with Starsky and Hutch or 10-Speed and Brown Shoe, but it kind of works.
Let me give Marvin and Wiz the chance to weigh in on this, because I know, Wiz, it's your first time seeing it. Marvin, you're going to be covering this, I'm sure, over the days to come, because we expect there to be some sort of response from the House of Mouse. So, guys, what are your thoughts on where this is going and where we might be a year from now?
I'll give Wiz the final word on this. Look, at the end of the day, Disney is I think it's worse for Disney if they take action. I think if they take action against these small YouTube creators, it's going to seem petty. It's going to make them look terrible. If they don't take action, then you know what they can do what they do with the Etsy shops. They can just sit back, watch what works, watch what people want to see, and then duplicate it in an official capacity. That's what they've done with Etsy shops and fan-generated content for years. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I'm wired a devil's advocate. So there's a problem with that. All of their attorneys are going to be saying, if you don't make a claim on this immediately, you could lose
this has been
control
going
of
on
your
for
IP.
over
I
6
understand
months.
that. I understand that. Why do you think they made that family scrub the Spider-Man off of their dead son's tombstone?
Mm-hmm.
Because they could.
Not they should.
That's all the reason Disney needs.
Wiz, final word.
I'm going to pivot it in a completely different direction. I see this as an opportunity to go and make something new and make something fresh. I think Star Wars, I mean, I'm a Star Wars fan. I love Star Wars. I'm done. This is beautiful. I love seeing this stuff, but I am not seeking this out, even if it is incredible. I'm blown away seeing it here. I'm not looking for this. And there's plenty of people that are similar to me that are just, we're done. But you know what? I want to see new things. I want to see new ideas. We have hold on. We have incredible things available now. The tools at our fingertips now to make new things. And whether that is with AI or classes that teach you how to write or teach you how to tell stories and the ways to do that, make new things. And this is like, folks, do it. The sky's the limit. We don't know if this tech is going to be available forever. Let's be real. Let's be totally real. After the AI bubble bursts, there's a good chance that the corporations come in, sweep everything up, jack the prices up, and price everybody out. That's a very good possibility. That could happen. So take advantage of it now.
There are very few, if any, guardrails right now. So if you have access to an LLM, or you've previously had access, or you just go to GitHub one day and download one, the guardrails are not there, which is the biggest problem that they've had from the very beginning. Anybody can start their own version of OpenAI. Understand?
Very hard to do when you don't know what you're doing.
Well, I think you'd be surprised at how simple it is to get like something like Llama to work on a laptop. Because I've got one working on my gaming laptop, number one. Number two, consider this. We're only thinking in terms of the platforms we interact with regularly. We're not thinking about China, who doesn't acknowledge IP even exists.
No, you're right. And that's also why I don't believe there's going to be an AI bubble, is because I don't think the Chinese government has any plans of stopping AI. And that means that the U.S. marketplace cannot let its foot off the accelerator for a second, because the U.S. must win in the AI race. And thus, we're going to get all kinds of things that normally the powers that be would never, ever give us. Often as we get ready to wrap these up, folks, you'll hear us say, keep learning, keep growing, keep having fun. And the reason we do it is because we appreciate you. It's true, we do. And we want you to have a good time. Thank you for giving us the great time of spending time with you. Folks, on the way out the door, consider clicking that like button, share, subscribe, click it and stick it to the algorithms. It's the notification bell, and drop a comment down below, because you matter. Your thoughts matter. Who cares what the legacy corporate deadbeat media tells you? You really are important. And we're a testament to that. We wouldn't be here without folks just like you. And since we've said it, we'll say it once more. Folks, wherever you are and whatever you're doing, keep learning, keep growing, and as always, keep having fun.